In this lecture, we look at Scenario Manager. It is a tool used to compare and analyze multiple scenarios. Let's look at an example. Say I'm living in a region that has fairly high cost of living. And what I want to do is making a plan to move to a region that has lower cost of living. In this table over here, I list the standards cost of living right now. The value here is the sum of all these expenses. And using this value over here with Scenario Manager, I can compare and analyze to make a final decision. The three places I plan to move to are Las Vegas, Miami, and Orange. To start, I'm going to create a named range to easily identify the name expenses in Scenario Manager. For example, without the name range, the rent, for example here, will be identified as B6. Not very descriptive there. To start, I'm going to create a name range. Select this table over here, go to the formulas, create from selection. The left column, that looks good over here. Okay. I verify over here. Looks good. The next step is to create Scenario Manager. Go over to the Data tab, What If Analysis, Scenario Manager, add. The first scenario here that I'm going to create is, I'm going to call it the baseline. Basically, it's these values over here. This is where I start. And what I want to do is to figure out which one is less than 4,000. Less than 4,000 is good. More than 4,000 is not good over here. So I'm going to enter a name over here, baseline. The change in cells are these cells. I'm going to select. Click OK. The baseline and leave it. I'm going to add. The next scenario is Las Vegas. Same, no change. C6 to C10. Okay. In Vegas, the rent is cheaper. So let's say 1,700. Foods, 300. Utility, I think it's expensive over there because of the hot weather. I'm going to click 400 over here. I'm going to click add. The next scenario is Miami. Same over here, no change. Click OK. Miami, the rent is, let's say, 1,900. The foods, 400. The gas, 250. Miscellaneous, 300. Add. The next scenario is Orange. Same, no change over here. Click OK. Orange County is expensive. I'm going to enter like 3,300 over here. The foods, 500. Gas, 400. Utility, 250. Miscellaneous, 450. Okay. Now I have 4 scenarios to work with. If I click over here, click once. No, nothing is changing over here. If I double click, it changes. Note, I can also click on show. Either way, show or double click. Click on Miami over here. I'm going to click on show. 3050, Orange, 5,000. Now, if I just click around like this, it's kind of inconvenient. I mean, what I want here is to get a side-by-side comparison. To do that, I'm going to click on summary. I'm going to choose the scenario summary. You can choose a pivot table, but in this example here, I'm going to choose the summary. And make sure the result is C11 over here. Click OK. Here is the result. The baseline is 4,000. Orange exceeded the baseline. Vegas and Miami, they're about the same. So I have something to work with here. Give it a try.